The final race of Season 3 of the NR2003 ShitCup Series brings us back to a familiar home as I, Clabel, welcome you to Bone Crusher for the ShitCup Series Season 3 finale. 4 drivers are in contention to win the Shit Cup here today, and we might as well talk about them all. Your current Shit Cup points leader is Ween, and his mission is simple for today: 10th or better, and he is a Shit Cup champion. He can also finish 13th or better as long as he leads some laps, but 10th will definitely clinch the Shit Cup. His teammate Dave Wilson has 54 points to make up and realistically needs to finish 12 or so spots ahead of Nergenton to win the Shit Cup. If he wins and leads the most laps, he just needs Nergenton to finish 13th or worst to win it all. My favorite driver, Noah Patnod, trails only 15 points behind Wilson and 69 behind Nergenton. Nice. As a result, he needs to finish a couple spots ahead of Wilson and about 16 or so spots ahead of Nergenton to win the Shit Cup. And lastly, no doubt the long shot is Anthony Tony Steve III. His only chance of winning the Shit Cup relies on Ween Nergenton finishing 30th or worse and finishing at least 12 to 13 spots ahead of both Wilson and Patnod. Who will win the Season 3 ShitCup Trophy? We shall find out in moments as we take you trackside for the command. Now, for the final time this season, give a round of applause to the one, the only, it's Clabel! Before I give the command for today's exciting Shit Cup Season 3 finale, I'd like to thank all of our Clabel Cult members for supporting the channel. You can click the join button down below to get access to emojis in our live chats, behind the scenes for Shit Cup, and more. Please, if you guys can do so, hit the join button down below. Thank you guys so much for an amazing Season 3, and do not worry, Season 4 will be coming soon, and I hope to see all the drivers and fans sign up for something brand new starting in Season 4. Maybe even multiple series? We'll have to see. As drivers, start your engines! Thank you, Clabel, for an amazing command as the Shit Cup Shit Truck just wants to get the fuck out of here. Make sure to like the video or die if you love some Shit Cup. Ween Nergenton, Dave Wilson, Noah Patnod, and Anthony Tony Steve III are going to decide who is your Season 3 Shit Cup champion. Will it be Nergenton, Wilson, Patnod, or Tony Steve III? We shall see as the green flag is underway. Nergenton gets a great start on that top side. Here comes Dave Wilson on the bottom line. The camera angles are going to be absolutely atrocious today as they get through the corner. Recky Spinhouse Jr. is able to get to the top spot. We're keeping an eye on Noah Patnod. Noah Patnod in the front of this championship field as Recky Spinhouse Jr. into the lead already. He is already leading laps here. Jacking off is upside down. We're going to keep it on the channel. Oh, Nergenton! No! Oh, my goodness! Ween Nergenton is out! Oh, my goodness gracious! Ween Nergenton is out! Oh my goodness, in the first lap, Ween Nergenton is out of the Shit Cup Championship fight! Oh my goodness! Noah Patnod with huge damage! Oh my, Dave Wilson collected as well! Oh my god! Huge chaos on the first lap! Where's Dave Wilson? Oh my goodness gracious, Noah Patnod is still alive! Where is Dave? There's Anthony Tony Steve III. Where is Dave Wilson? Dave Wilson is out. So is Ween Nergenton. Oh my goodness gracious. Bender M, currently your leader. Anthony Tony Steve III with a lot of damage there. Where is Bender M? There is Bender M. Bender M leading this field with Anthony Tony Steve III battling for that position as well. I don't even know what fucking lap we're on. We're on lap 4. Thank you for the ShitCup, the old ShitCup ticker. Bender M able to get through. Jeffrey moves into second. There's Anthony Tony Steve the third. He is in fourth. Win Nergenton. Oh, huge damage behind. That's Shea Mendez. Biggest dick is upside fucking down. Win Nergenton is gonna finish 32nd, which means Anthony Tony Steve the third is currently in the catbird seat to win the Shit Cup. But Bender M is still your leader. Great performance by Bender M as they go through the jump again. Oh, Bender M collects Colton Thompson. And Knob Shifter's fucking dead too. There's Chuck Sneed. Chuck Sneed is gonna move into that second spot, but now Anthony Tony Steve the third is your leader. I am losing my fucking voice right now. As Anthony Tony Steve III goes over the jump, he is going to take the lead here. In the Season 3 finale, there are barely any cars remaining in this field. Chuck Sneed is in second. There's only 6 or so cars left on the track. And the long shot of Anthony Tony Steve is the leader. But does he have enough points to catch Wilson and Patnod? We are gonna have to see. I don't even fucking know. As Tony Steve goes over the jump, Anthony Tony Steve III is your leader. We are unsure if he is going to win the Shit Cup, but we are 7 laps through and there's only about 5 cars left on the racetrack. Good fucking lord. Chuck Sneed, the felon, is in second. I mean, this makes sense. We have so many shit drivers still in this race, but Anthony Tony Steve III is still leading this fucker. What a topsy-turvy race so far as Tony Steve through the jump again. There's Devlin Tavarius. Dabba Jingle Snatch still in this. Dabba Jingle Snatch still on the lead lap. As we're just going to keep an eye on Anthony Tony Steve III. That's all we can really do here. Tony Steve through the jump. He's able to make it clean once again. He's going to get by Devlin Tavarius. The scenario was that... Oh, he's stopping. What is he stopping for? What is Anthony Tony Steve III doing? He is stopping. The scenario was Anthony Tony Steve III needed Win Nergenton to finish 30th or worst. He's going to get it. Oh, Chuck Sneed gets into Devlin Tavarius. Barely misses Anthony Tony Steve III. Joey Strakowski through the jump. Devlin Tavarius like, what the fuck, man? How is he gonna win the Shit Cup? Through the jump again. We are not even halfway through this race, and we've already lost over 90% of this fucking field. Anthony Tony Steve III is your leader. Barely misses Rafa Hen there, gets into Chuck Sneed. Chuck Sneed will go a lap down here. Dabba Jingle Snatch almost a lap down. Rafa Hen, the conspirator. And Joey Strakowski are in second and third. Chuck Sneed, he is smoking marijuana. He is not going to win a back-to-back race here. As Anthony Tony Steve III is going to take 10 laps to go. He's got Dabba Jingle Snatch in front. And Jingle Snatch just collected someone else. He collected Joey Strakowski. Tony Steve spins. I have no idea what the fuck is going on right now. I am so lost. Tony Steve through the jump again. How many cars are on the track? Rafa Hen is the only savior for Nergenton Wilson Perez Racing to win the Shit Cup. He is the only savior. I'm trying to think of this in my fucking head. Is Anthony Tony Steve III going to win this championship? I'm trying to think here. Oh, it's going to come down right to the line here, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Steve. It's literally just Anthony Tony Steve III and Rafa Hen. I have never seen a shit cup race end in such underwhelming circumstances. But Anthony Tony Steve III is the leader. Rafa Hen is in second. Everyone else in this field is fucking dead. Let's see, does he make it through? Yes, he does. It's all about making sure you avoid Rafa Hen at all costs. The conspirator is trying his hardest to prevent an Anthony Tony Steve III championship. What kind of angles are we looking at here? Tony Steve makes it through again. Rafa Hen crosses the line. I don't think Rafa is going to catch Anthony Tony Steve III. Tony Steve through the jump again. He makes it clean. It's really about if these two get together, because it looks like Anthony Tony Steve III has the most laps led locked up, which means it's really about who finished where to determine the Shit Cup champion. I know there's probably people in the live chat right now trying to determine who the fuck is gonna win the championship. But all that we know right now is that Anthony Tony Steve III is gonna come around the jump one more time. He's gonna make it cleanly. And he is going to come around to take 5 laps to go. Do you believe in miracles? Is what the Tony Steve family is thinking about right now. I literally cannot put into words to describe this season 3 Shit Cup finale. Tony Steve makes it through the jump once again. Rafa Hen able to make it through as well, as now 4 laps to go for Anthony Tony Steve III. Anthony Tony Steve III lost his father and grandfather in tragic accidents. His grandfather won the Shitona 500 in season 1, then won the Marlboro 500 in season 2. Anthony Tony Steve III was left without a family, and now he's going to come around to take 3 laps to go. The conspirator Rafa Hen is the only one else on the track, and what a performance by the conspirator. Anthony gonna get through it again. Same can be said about Rafa Hen, the conspirator. The only thing that could prevent a Tony Steve championship right now is the point gods. As Anthony Tony Steve III goes to the jump, does not get near Rafa Hen, but Rafa Hen has a lot of speed here. Anthony Tony Steve III, 2 laps to go from a Shit Cup trophy. Through the jump. Hen through it fine. Tony Steve gets through it. Will there be a crossover between these two on the final lap to possibly shake up the championship? As Anthony Tony Steve III is going to take the jump, he does not get into Rafa Hen. Rafa Hen with problems. As Anthony Tony Steve III takes the white flag in the Shit Cup Season 3 finale. There will be no contact with Rafa Hen. At least this time by. Hen able to get through the jump fine. What a season for Anthony Tony Steve III. If he can get to the line here, he's going to get himself and his family another Shit Cup trophy as they go through the final corner in the final jump. They make it through clean. Anthony Tony Steve III wins the Season 3 Shit Cup finale and could possibly be your Season 3 Shit Cup champion. And we will find out in a matter of seconds if he has done it, as Rafa Hen is going to come around to be the only other car to finish this race. He's going to hit that fucking wall. And the conspirator Rafa Hen rounds it home in second. Who is your Season 3 champion? Anthony Tony Steve the Third for Tony's Tropical Creamy Goo wins the Season 3 ShitCup finale race here at Bone Crusher, and you all will find out in a matter of moments if he is your ShitCup champion. Anthony Tony Steve the Third wins with Rafa Hen in second. Dabba Jingle Snatch finishes third with Joey Strakowski in fourth. Chuck Sneed in fifth. Devlin Tavarius, Bender M, Xander Jeffrey, Shay Mendez, and Young Simba rounding out your top 10. Then you have Colton Thompson, Piper Gurdenharder, Knob Shifter, Biggest Dickus, Jonathan Denmark, Ezra Bass, David Deeg, Dave Wilson, and Noah Patnod finishing together. We can eliminate Noah Patnod from winning the ShitCup, with Vic Muzzin finishing in 20th. Droopy Wiener finishes in 21st, Stephen Clifton 22nd, Justin Perez in 23rd with Raph Fazlin in 24th, Reki Spinhouse Jr. in 25th with Gustavo Fring in 26th, AJ Walker in 27th with Ramilia Griffin in 28th, Kumaro Yukihara in 29th, and Big Man rounding out your top 30. Then Jackin' Off in 31st, Masturbation in 32nd, Win Nergenton finishes 33rd. Did he hold on to the ShitCup? We're gonna find out in just a second, with Saul Goodman finishing in 34th. And now, your Season 3 ShitCup Series champion is Anthony Tony Steve the Third is your Season 3 ShitCup Series champion. Anthony Tony Steve the Third wins the ShitCup by only 12 points over Win Nergenton. Dave Wilson unable to make up enough to catch Nergenton. He finishes in third with Noah Patnod rounding out your top 4 of the drivers that entered with a possibility to win the ShitCup. Rafa Hen ends up in 5th with the young Simba, the rookie, will win Rookie of the Year finishing in 6th. Joey Strakowski finishes in 7th. Chuck Sneed in 8th. Xander Jeffrey in 9th. And Ezra Bass rounds out your top 10. Then finishing 11th in the points is Piper Gernhardt with David Deeg, another rookie, finishing in 12th. Reki Spinhouse Jr. finishes in 13th with Raph Fazlin finishing in 14th. Jonathan Denmark with a great turnaround. He finishes in 15th with a Dabba Jingle Snatch finishing 16th. They're gaining 10 spots here today at Bone Crusher. Then Droopy Wiener, he ends up finishing in 17th in the ShitCup standings, the other 2-time winner alongside Ezra Bass. Then Colton Thompson finishes in 18th. Bender M in 19th. He did a good job today, could not finish it off. And Shay Mendez rounding out your top 20. Then you have Ramilia Griffin in 21st, Stephen Clifton 22nd, Kumaru Yukihara finishing in 23rd with Vic Muzzin and AJ Walker rounding out your top 25. Then you have Big Man, he finishes in 26th with Jackin' Off in 27th. Justin Perez, your defending ShitCup champion, finishes in 28th with the fan favorite Biggest Dickus in 29th, and Masturbation finishing in 30th. Then Gustavo Fring finishes in 31st, Knob Shifter in 32nd, Saul Goodman wraps up the season in 33rd, and this season's biggest loser is Devlin Tavarius. That is all for Season 3 of the NR2003 ShitCup Series. If you're interested in signing up, please be patient. There is going to be a sign-ups video released sometime in July. You guys will need to join the Discord to get in on the ShitCup action. That is all for me. Thank you all for joining us for another fantastic season of ShitCup, and we will see you in a very little short amount of time. I fucked it there for Season 4. Thank you all so much for joining. And as always, take it easy.